Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's January 6th when I'm recording this, and I titled today's video, Did You Survive the Pullback? Because, if you look at just the surface of the market at the S&P, we had that one really big down day when FOMC came out and Jerome Powell was a little bit hawkish and stuff. And then after that, it kind of looks like, it was a general pullback, it was double bottom, and hopefully we're going to start moving our way back up here. But the real story is if you look underneath the surface, and you can do this a couple different ways, but if you look at the RSP, which is the equal weight of the S&P, you can see that there was a pretty big pullback, and it actually lasted quite a long time. So if you look here, the start of this, basically where I say price broke the hourly 50 and the Moxie price trigger fired to the downside, and you can see right there, that was about December 2nd. So you can see here. And this lasted pretty much the whole month, till the end of December and the year. So that was a really big pullback, and this was a big pullback. I mean, look, that thing just stayed underneath the hourly 50 the entire time, and then finally, the bottom fell out, and you can see here got really, really oversold. So you could see it that way. You could look at the IWM, and you could see it this way. Because IWM basically looked the same way December 2nd. You can see this thing just came straight on down. And then I'll show you a third way that you can look at this, and it's if you go over and you look at breadth. And this is really important because as you can see towards the top of the market, we had 82% of stocks over their 20-day SMA. And then we came all the way down. This is a very large pullback in through here, and you can see we had 8% of stocks were over their 20-day SMA. That's a big pullback, and it lasted most of the month. So the reason I say this is, did your account survive the pullback? Because the S&P, it doesn't look like too big of a pullback. But underneath the surface, a lot of stocks got pulled down pretty hard. And crypto might be one of the ones that you guys are looking at and can see that. So our accounts did really well, everything over at the Moxie trading room. So those were doing well. We were, we just did a really good job finding names that were holding up pretty well. Yeah, some of them went down, like the crypto, as I said, and a couple others were doing fine. But if you look at some of the other names that we were in, Net, AFRM, they didn't really go down much. So you can see here, Net, it didn't even go down. It did a little bit of a flag, basically. And then you can look at something like AFRM, and okay, that one pulled back a little bit. And then we did have some others that were in various positions, but other than that, we were doing pretty well. I mean, I think I keep talking about ONDS, and look at that thing. Doesn't even care that the market came down, okay? We had some really, really good strong names. How about Serve? This was another very strong name. The most it did is kind of go sideways for a few days, and now we're breaking out to new highs. So as long as you were able to stay in good stocks, take profits on the way up, be prepared that the market was likely to pull back, and we were, because we could see that the breadth indicators were getting pretty bullish to the upside. And then when the market started pulling back, you get out of some names that don't work, you kind of pair some of your losses, and then you get ready, because when 8% of stocks are over their 20-day SMA, that's probably going to be the low, especially when we even get the stocks over their 50-day SMA got down to 20%. It doesn't get much lower. Of course it can, but doesn't usually get that much lower. And as long as you can then find stocks that are ready to go up when the market starts to come back around, which, lo and behold, happened right at the new year, then you're ready to run and keep in stocks like this. RCAT is another one that we are in. And you can see here just very, very strong names. And the most that they really wanted to do was just kind of take a breather in through here towards the end of the year when the market was still pulling back substantially. So this all looks really good. Our accounts are doing very well. My account is doing pretty well. I hope you guys are on the right side of the market. And the fact that, we've had a pretty good couple of up days. The market's double bottomed. I'm looking at this and I think we're back on track. I think we are ready to go higher. The kind of tickers that we're looking at are doing great. Even some of the FANG stocks, mega caps, have been doing pretty well. In fact, Meta was up quite a bit today. So if you guys are doing well out there, come on over to the Moxie Indicator Room. We're having a great time. Boy, we've just been chatting away and telling people that there are almost too many stocks to choose from. It's actually kind of difficult to figure out what stocks to get because there are so many that are doing well. This is very reminiscent of 2020. We're having a good time. And come on over. We're always talking in the chat room. I'm on the mic most every day. And even with this gap up that we have today, we sold a put credit spread, a 0 DTE, and got 85% out of that one. So it's been a good few days. All right, guys. Hope you're doing well. We'll see you out there, and to see you at the next one. Take care. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.